What's going on, Jabronis, and welcome to our Pacific Division edition of Jabroni Sports.
Yay! All right.
Woo!
Yes,
this is specifically going to be the best.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Coming in
specifically
hot.
My favorite division.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, I wrote down a bunch of material over here.
I hope that's the end of that.
Are you working on some new stuff?
Yeah, I'm working. I got my 5 minutes for the comedy shop. I'm working on.
Trying to get your tight five.
Yeah, I got to get your tight five ready. So you never know when they could be like, "Hey, come on down."
You're on it. You're on after Joe Rogan.
Like,
okay?
Whoa, wait, what?
I'm going on after Joe.
I wanted to go after Carrot Top.
Yeah,
we have a similar set. I do prop comedy without the props. They're like, fire hydrants, am I right? Just think of what they look like. It's pretty good stuff, though. People really like it, especially after Carrot Top. After Joe Rogan, it's a little tough. I'm not out there talking politics and how fucking drugs can change your life.
Have you ever thought about fire hydrants on DMT, bro?
No, I haven't. I'm really upset that Joe stole that, because one time Joe went on after me, and he was like, give it up for him. And he's like, fire hydrants, you ever seen him on DMT, though? And I'm like,
Joe, that's just like...
Joe, come on, man.
That's kind of joke stealing.
I gotta confront him.
I mean, he did it to Carlos Mencia.
I mean, yeah, he did.
So,
it was awkward. I liked it, though.
It's good. So, I mean, other than your budding comedy career, how are things going?
Things are great, living life. I'm blessed. I'm breathing, as some would say. Everything's going great. I mean, you can also follow me. I'm on Twitter at It's Your Boy Gonzo, and this week I have a special place. I've actually been shopping for phones, so it's this place. It's called B&H Photo. I don't know what it is, but I have a wish list made up, and if you'd like to check me out on there,
what's your username?
It's Gonzo1323 on there, but that's
okay.
a little more professional. I can't be. It's your boy Gonzo. I mean, people will be like, "This is more of a professional account."
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's what I've got going on.
Okay, perfect.
This is at GBabyLaFleur. I got nothing going on.
Nice.
That's it. That's the end of my intro, guys.
That's all right.
Are you blessed and breathing?
What?
Are you blessed and breathing?
Oh, yeah. Of course I'm blessed and breathing.
All right.
Every day.
I mean, Johnny probably wasn't ready because, I kind of switched up the order of the intros tonight. So I started with you, Gonzo. I mean, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
It's okay. I'm just a little excited to talk about my comedy career.
No, you were ready. You came off the bench hot. So
yeah.
I want to thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, I was ready.
Johnny, maybe...
Johnny just doesn't have anything to share.
That's it.
He was ready. It's just not much content.
I don't want to go that much into my personal life.
That's
Jeez.
fair. Okay, anyways.
Follow me on Twitter. What else do you want from me?
Where can they check you out for Lord of the Rings memes?
Oh, yeah. At Reddit, r/LOTR memes. Okay. Follow our partner, Men of the West YouTube channel if you're big into Middle-earth lore.
And 90% of our listeners, and by 90 I mean two people of them. They both
just tuned out.
But we're gonna listen later to get that number back up.
Absolutely, we'll boost those views.
I think it's just us listening to the podcast.
I mean,
hey, those count as views, damn it.
At this point, it's possible. But anyways, just in case, I'm going to throw my Twitter handle out there as well.
Oh, shit.
You can find me at AJFUERSTENAU. And that is, I swear, it's not that hard.
Have you guys got
a lot of letters.
Any Twitter follows from the show?
I get like a couple random people occasionally, and then, I mean, the show does get like a follower or two every week.
Do they really? Wow.
Yeah, the show like grabs a couple. There was one day where we got 2 followers. That was pretty. We gained 2.
I think I knew both of them though.
It was pretty exciting though.
I think there were people that I had already followed, and I was like, "Hey, you better follow me back."
Did you poke them?
No.
Did you give them the Facebook poke?
No, that's not a Twitter thing. I can't do that. Otherwise, I would.
You DM them like,
no. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Look, I'm repping you. You better rep me back.
Expectations are that you follow me back.
Yeah, just not saying that I followed you and you should follow me, but hey, I noticed I followed you and you're not following me, okay?
What gives?
Yeah, that's proper Twitter etiquette, people. So if we go out here on our Jabroni Sports account and we stick our necks out to follow you, the very least you can do is follow us back, okay?
Yeah, what if you have problematic tweets out there?
Yeah, we're hashtag team follow back, okay?
Yep.
Until we get big, then we won't. But for now...
Until we get to 420 follows, then we stop.
Nice.
Until we get to at least 420,
Blaze
maybe 666.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
this bad luck.
Let's be optimistic. Why not?
Let's just get to 13.
Boys, that
Also
means-
bad luck.
Hold on. 666, 13. These are unlucky numbers.
Who else is unlucky?
Are you telling me that you boys want to discuss the Phoenix Suns?
The Phoenix Suns aren't unlucky. They're just bad.
But why are they bad?
It's not that they're unlucky. They've been
But
getting
why
good
are
draft
they-
picks.
Yeah, I know.
Then why are they-
why are they bad?
There's a shitty organization. There's
But
no
they-
luck involved.
But they draft well and they have good players. So why are they a shitty organization?
They're shitty at everything.
well,
when it
except
comes
what?
to,
Having good players.
Oof.
You just said that they draft good players every year.
That's their own fault. That doesn't.
They
have,
shouldn't.
There's no
so
luck
they should
involved.
be drafting bad
I'm
players.
just
Should
saying.
draft
I'm
worse players?
just saying the Suns aren't unlucky. They're just bad. There's no luck involved in their being bad.
I would disagree with you because it is unlucky for them that they are in the Pacific Division.
That is unlucky.
That is unlucky. So, see, I will agree with you that the Suns are bad, but I will disagree with you because I believe you can be both bad and unlucky. And I believe that's what Phoenix is. It's the perfect storm of those, like, a team with as much talent as them doesn't win 19 games again. Like, this is every year, man. This is every single year. And they have Devin Booker, who's considered, I don't know, a top 40 for sure player, right? Like,
He's top 20 scorer.
yeah, so, and then they have other pieces. Like, DeAndre Ayton had a really encouraging rookie season.
I just don't think they have anyone who could play defense.
Or a point guard.
Devin Booker's point guard. Wait, they got Goran Dragic this year. They're going to be good.
Oh, he's on the
Or
Heat.
they got Ricky Rubio.
Dragic hasn't been there. Dragic hasn't been on the Suns in like 7 years.
Ricky Rubio. I'm sorry. I got my white foreign point guards mixed up.
It's okay. I understand.
They got Ricky Rubio, which honestly is the best point guard they've had in a really long time.
Probably since Steve Nash.
That might be true, actually.
What about Eric Bledsoe? Y'all sleeping on first team all defense?
Technically true. What else is in there?
Are y'all sleeping on first team
Brandon
all
Knight?
defense?
Yeah, Brandon Knight was in there. Eric Bledsoe wasn't really trying though when he was on Phoenix.
He didn't want to be there.
Leonardo Barbosa?
More of a 2 guard, right?
Yeah, he's a 2.
Yeah. Not great, but that's okay.
And I think it's Leandro
Barbosa.
I just call him the Brazilian Blur.
That-
I've
Yeah,
never had
that's-
to learn his name.
Yeah, that's the proper
But I wanted to
nickname.
be professional.
It didn't work. You
Call him
missed.
by his government.
One person I kind of wanted to speak about with the Suns was
Speak on it!
Speak on it. Kelly Oubre, I thought played really, really well for them last year.
That's cool. He makes too much.
He does. I mean, they just brought him back as well.
He makes like $15 million a year to be like pretty good.
Pretty good. But they also made what I thought was a pretty good deal on draft night to acquire Dario Saric, who I think will be a good fit for them. They have Aaron Baines and Frank Kaminsky as backup bigs. Like, they have a lot.
Light it up.
They have NBA players. They signed Chuck Diallo, which I thought was like a nice, like under the radar kind of low key signing.
He's young.
Exactly. Like
That's all I can say about Chuck Diallo is he's young.
Ricky Rubio and Ty Jerome, like they drafted old guys, which is weird. Like they drafted old rookies. I love that.
Drafting young ones doesn't help. So I mean,
So
they're trying something new.
They're going for age, and then Mikal Bridges. I still have hope for as well. I thought he flashed at times in his rookie season. So I like
the other Bridges better.
Yeah, me too. But they're. I mean, they should be more fun, man.
Oh. Nah, none of those names really got me going.
Like
not even Ricky Rubio.
No, I'm sorry. I still think they're going to be bottom 3
in their division or in the West.
In
the
their
in
division
the NBA,
for sure.
in the NBA.
Yeah, bottom 3 in the NBA.
Yeah, probably. Well,
I mean, they're probably the worst.
You got Knicks.
I'm looking at it.
That's why I say bottom 3. There's room for the Knicks.
You got Hornets.
They're probably the worst team in the West, though. Still, like I can't make a really convincing argument that there's a team in the West worse.
Depends what OKC does.
If OKC goes like mega tank, maybe, but like as of right now, on paper, it's still the worst roster. Like the West is tough, man. Mm-hmm. The West is really, really tough. Like that's I mean, I don't see a way out for this core for Phoenix. Like,
Cooler.
I don't see how it gets better.
Well, Devin Booker told me like 2 years in a row, maybe 3, that this is the last year they don't make the playoffs. So I'm assuming this is again the last year that they don't make the playoffs.
I got news for them. They're not making the playoffs this year.
Sorry, Devin.
Yep, sorry, Devin.
It's just not going to happen.
How is he not on the USA team, by the way? All right.
See, well, we'll get to someone who dropped out actually in a bit here. But
gotta have our FIBA breakdown.
Yeah, we have to update people, man. Every week
we watched the game, so
we did. We can give you
some of us have.
We'll have a little FIBA breakdown here at the end, perhaps. But I don't know. I don't know. Like,
it's bad. It's all bad.
I don't want to talk about Phoenix any longer.
No, I just not.
They have sweet jerseys, though.
Yeah. Let's say before we leave, we have to say something nice about Phoenix.
Yeah, let's all go around and say something.
Everybody say something nice about the Suns.
I already said it. They got sweet jerseys.
You like their jerseys?
Their old ones are better.
Charles Barkley used to play there.
That is correct.
Come on, I got a better second one.
What?
Their logo's the same upside down or the or regular side. Like it's the same. Their center court logo.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I did not know. Oh, yeah, you're right. The one where it says Suns.
Yeah.
Where it says
it's
Suns.
upside down.
Yeah.
Like the U and the N are the same.
Yeah, he's right. No,
wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I don't know how you guys didn't think of that one.
That is, well, you've taken 2 of like the best fun facts about the Suns already. Boy, now I gotta say something.
You didn't have that one loaded.
Man, I mean, I thought
you don't have to say something nice about them.
I said nice things about them.
You did. You were very nice to their lineup that is shit.
Yeah, I thought
I'm really excited about Frank Kaminsky here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
So, I tried.
What about Aaron Baines?
Yeah, Aaron Baines is a solid backup big, okay? He is an NBA player.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
He's an NBA player, all right.
All right, fine. Guess what? That brings us to last year's 4th place finisher. Guess who that was?
The Kings.
Incorrect.
Who else in this division?
Lakers.
That is correct.
I forgot they were in the
Lakers.
Last year's 4th place finisher, the 37-45 Los Angeles Lakers.
They got AD. I don't know if you guys heard.
They did get AD, and
Spoilers.
I don't know if you've heard, but they have a fellow named LeBron James.
LeBron James.
They no longer have DeMarcus Cousins.
Nope, that did not go great.
Man,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Man.
Another off season for Boogie. Just absolutely devastating. Like the DeMarcus Cousins gut punch is like an annual tradition at this point.
Yeah, it's rough. I mean, he should live in like a cryogenic chamber in the off season.
So it was a torn ACL, right?
Yeah, that was confirmed, I believe, at this
Probably
point.
plus over 1 year he's going to be out.
I would imagine he does not play this. I mean,
probably be ready for next year.
He'll be ready, but I mean, like, he's going to sign a 1 year minimum deal again. It's going to be.
No, he could be out.
You think Boogie's out of the league?
I didn't think Melo would be out this quick. I don't. Boogie's got a lot of injury history, and there was a few years of him being a knucklehead.
And his play style doesn't really translate too well.
It's doing worse all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can still get a 1 year vet minimum deal from somebody, though. I don't know.
Yeah, he can. I
don't think he's out of the league after this. He was useful for them in the playoffs.
I mean,
in the right situation,
you got to put him in the right situation.
Yeah, but I think a time and a place still exists for a traditional big man.
I hope so.
Yeah, 6-man.
They can't be the focal point of an offense anymore.
No.
You can't just
they could be a Lou Will.
Yeah, you can't run your team through a traditional big man. It lowers your ceiling too much offensively.
Yeah, and if you're trying to get rest for somebody else and you need somebody to go get buckets while everybody else is resting, you can throw it into DeMarcus.
Yep.
That could be a viable offense.
Those are easy. Those are easy possessions for your team to run.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's value in that. But yeah, man, it sucks, and it also leaves the Lakers. This is not a good roster.
Don't worry, they're getting Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I heard about that. Once you get past the top 2 guys, this roster is perilously thin.
So are the Cleveland rosters.
This might be thinner. The 3rd best player is Kyle Kuzma.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
Danny Green is the next best player. I don't know, man.
I don't know about this.
This is already it falls off really, really hard after the top 3.
They probably did JaVale go somewhere?
No, JaVale's the backup center.
Starting center.
I mean, AD's probably going to start at center now.
He doesn't like playing center.
Well, they don't have a power forward. It's LeBron and Jared Dudley. Those are their fours.
AD can play power forward.
But, okay, so Kuzma's going to play the 2?
Yeah. LeBron's playing point guard. No, Kuz plays the 3. LeBron's playing point guard. They already said that.
Okay, all right. I mean, this team is a mess. There's no bench. This is beginning of the season, 0 injuries, looking at the depth chart. Like, this is as healthy
There's plenty of G League guys. They're watching. They're watching Joe Johnson and Al Jefferson and the big 3. They're gonna sign them.
No,
they'll be fine.
For a team that has supposed championship aspirations, this is not an acceptable roster. This is not a championship roster. I thought the.
Did you read off who else is on it?
Yeah, come on, keep going.
You want me to go through it? Okay,
yes, please.
Troy Daniels,
nice.
Rajon Rondo,
backup point guard,
Quinn Cook, Danny Green.
Okay.
Avery Bradley.
Nice. He's going to have a bounce back year.
Alex Caruso.
He's bald.
Zach Norvell Jr. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Jordan Caroline. Talen Horton-Tucker. Jared Dudley. Then you got LeBron, AD, and JaVale McGee. That's the team. That's the Lakers.
Yeah, that's
not a championship team. No.
Avery Bradley can give you some production. Kuzma's got to step up and give more production.
That's like the Suns roster, basically. After you get past the top 2, that is not a championship team. I thought they were in my.
They're gonna bring in some vets. Come on, man.
I'm not buying it though. I don't. There's just too big a gap. We'll go over the other. This is not anywhere near the Clippers roster.
No, but the Clippers are stacked. The Clippers.
But you have to beat them to when they're in your division, and you're gonna have to go through them. If you're not better than them, if you're this clearly worse than them, that's a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I know, but maybe I don't know, man. I just got to factor in that they're 2 of the top 5 players in the world. The Clippers don't have that.
They don't.
So no.
I mean, they have 2 of the top 7.
Yeah.
So I mean,
maybe two of the top 10. Yeah,
we're splitting hairs pretty much there, yeah. And then the rest of the roster is so much better.
Yeah, I don't know. I really think LeBron and AD really complement each other really well, and I think it could be interesting. If AD can stay healthy, they got a shot.
I think
they're one of my teams that could win it all.
Yeah, I think they'll be good, but I don't think they have enough to get to the finals.
No, there's no way. There's no way that
they always have LeBron. They have LeBron, and I never count Bron out. But I don't know. I don't think they're going to get there.
Do you favor them in a series against Houston?
Ooh. I'm going to go with no.
I would say no as well.
I'm going to go with yes.
Okay. Do you favor them in a series against Denver?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go no. I would say no to them as well, actually.
All right.
What about Portland?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portland, yes. What about Utah?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's, probably a yes. But that one to me is closer than Portland, actually. But I think those are the type of teams that you're looking for them to be competing with. I mean, I guess within their own division, obviously, there's the Clippers, and then the Warriors. I don't like.
Yeah, I'd put the Warriors over.
Maybe I don't know if I'd put the Warriors.
No,
over
I
them.
wouldn't.
It's everything for the Warriors. Everything the entire Warriors conversation is you have there's 2 scopes that you have to look through, with Clay or without Clay. So if it's Warriors without Clay, yeah, Lakers are better. Mm-hmm. Warriors with Clay, I don't know. I don't think that. I
agree with that statement, and I do believe the Warriors got a bit worse. Not just
sure.
Not just
the
Kevin
Warriors
Durant.
lost a lot of players.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying. The Warriors definitely got worse.
Their bench kind of got
every single year.
They lost Iggy. I mean, Finals MVP.
Well, the Warriors since their run has started, the Warriors bench has gotten a little worse every year. Because when it first started, their bench was ridiculously good. Mm-hmm. It was stupid, but each year they lose a guy from it basically, and they just keep bleeding because these guys are getting paid. They're a lot of them are vets.
The Warriors aren't in this division, right?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. This is the beginning of the Warriors conversation. Fuck the records. I'm throwing them out the window this time.
Oh, we're
here,
mind freak.
We're here naturally.
Wait, Kings.
Kings are in there too.
Okay.
We'll get back to that.
I just want to make sure I know all the
teams.
teams.
The other team, yeah. But you have when we're talking about the big 3 of this division, it's all connected. The Warriors and the 2 Los Angeles teams are the most important storyline for this division, bar none. Perhaps the entire league. I think that the most interesting teams, and I think like the Clippers and the Lakers are the most interesting teams in the NBA this season for me.
Because you don't know.
Exactly. So like
the Warriors, you don't know as well. So
What about the Bulls?
I want to.
I know.
Everybody knows.
We know, yeah.
Everybody knows
Yeah.
the Bulls. And
The Bulls
everybody's have known the Bulls for the past 5 years.
Yeah, the Bulls are the opposite of that. What were you going to say though, Johnny?
Yeah, can we take a look at the roster of the Warriors?
Rastafarians?
The Rastafarian. Let's see who they replaced.
Take a look at the Warriors roster.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so the Warriors roster, coming off their 57-25 season, you may have heard they signed D'Angelo Russell.
Okay.
Providing some backcourt depth in Clay's absence. He'll be joining Steph Curry in the backcourt most nights. They signed Alec Burks.
Nice.
Jordan Poole was one of their rookies. They signed Glenn Robinson III.
Nice.
Is like a decent signing for the value. They brought back Alfonso McKinney. They brought back bum Damian Lee. Draymond re-upped for 4 years, $100 million, which all things considered,
that's not that bad.
Pretty reasonable. Yep, exactly.
Better contract than Chris Middleton.
Yep, for sure. Eric Pascal was a rookie. Alan Smilajic is a rookie. Omari Spellman they brought over. Willie Cauley-Stein they signed, and they brought back Kevon Looney.
I'd say this is the best bench so far out of the teams we've been talking about.
Yeah, it's
Willie
not...
Cauley-Stein's super interesting on that team.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, the losses of Iggy and Sean Livingston are felt, but it's not devastating, because you would assume that Steph and D'Angelo will stagger their minutes a fair amount, so that you at least have one of them on the court all the time. I think that'll slightly help out. Like, because if D'Angelo Russell is playing, like, even 15 to 20 minutes a night of his minutes with the bench, the Warriors' bench is instantly the strongest it's been in, like, 5 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Agree 100%.
Like,
Absolutely.
You have an all-star coming off your bench now. Like, it's very Warriors to, like, this is our down year, and we have D'Angelo Russell playing with the second unit. But, like, it's a team, and they also have a lot of guys with upside. Like,
High upside, boys.
They definitely have a bench. It's not an old bench anymore. It's a lot of young guys.
R.I.P. Sean Livingston.
Yeah. But it's a lot of young guys that, like, kind of need to prove it. Like Glenn Robinson, Willie Cauley-Stein, like, there's a lot of, like, hey, man, like, you need to show it soon if you want to stick around. So, like, a lot of times those are good guys to get. Like, guys on their second contract that kind of got woken up.
I got something to prove.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the league was not kind to them, and they're here to try to stick around. Those can be good, young, hungry players to have. I don't think they can beat the Clippers, though.
I think if Clay comes back and they're healthy in the playoffs.
I don't know. Let's read that Clippers roster.
Yeah, let's go to the Clippers roster. Okay. I think the Warriors can give them a run for their money.
I don't think they got a prayer.
This is very similar
to the Warriors against the Clippers.
Yeah, I think the Clippers will destroy them.
I think the Clippers win in 5, maybe 6.
Even with Clay.
If Clay's healthy, I think. Like 6.
But isn't this the same team that won 73 games?
Not quite.
No, they had a stronger bench. We just said that.
But they added D'Angelo Russell.
They did.
Who's a better player besides the big three on there than everybody else was on that 73 win team.
But the only problem with that, to me, is that Steph's older. Steph's like 31, 32 now.
And for the entire season, Clay's not going to be out. But that was a good team, I think.
I think they're going to win 70.
Plus, they still have better chemistry than the Clippers, probably.
Also, like, let's not sleep on that era's version of Andre Iguodala. We need to not do that, because that particular time, Andre Iguodala is a
Finals MVP.
Is a fantastic NBA player. Like, Andre Iguodala will be he'll be like, oh yeah, he's one of the bench guys on the Warriors, which will be like a tragic disservice of how good he actually was. Andre Iguodala was like the first option, like carried a team for like 6 years.
He filled in for AI after AI left. They were like, he's the new AI.
And then he went to a team like where he became a role player overnight and willingly did it, and was the best version of what his team needed him to be, and they won championships. Like, he was a Finals MVP. Like, he was instrumental with those teams.
Because he locked down LeBron.
Exactly.
Even though he didn't really lock down LeBron.
But he was a great defender.
He slowed him down.
Andre Iguodala was a
better defender on LeBron.
Yep.
Iguodala or Boris Diaw?
Boris Diaw's a tough one. He slowed down LeBron for sure. He didn't just slow him down, he locked him down.
But that's because they turned off the AC.
I would say a better wing defender was Andre Iguodala, but a better hashtag LeBron stopper, Boris Diaw.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag LeBron stopper.
Yeah, Boris Diaw was the hashtag LeBron stopper. Because That's one of my favorite phenomenons.
Remember the Giannis stopper, OG Anunoby?
OG Anunoby was the Giannis stopper, yeah. If you just throw a random guy at a star and the star has like a bad quarter, that's like instantly like that's boom. A star
He's the so and so stopper.
Yep, he is a so and so stopper.
Like Lance Stevenson on LeBron.
Who was it? Rajah Bell at one point was like the Kobe stopper. I remember that was a thing.
Wasn't Dahante Jones
Dahante
the Kobe
Jones,
stopper too?
He was the Kobe crippler.
Yeah.
Dahante Jones kept injuring him. Like Dahante Jones was doing the Zaza before Zaza was doing the Zaza. Like he was just sliding it under people's feet. Like, yeah. But that's always fun. It seems to be a playoff narrative too.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
It's always born out of the playoffs. Like so and so, like he can't score on this guy. Like I love small sample size stories. They're the best.
They're always so accurate.
Yeah, for sure. So, do you guys want to go over the Clippers roster? Because this is the best team in the league, in my opinion. They brought back Patrick Beverley.
Nice.
He'll be joined again on the best contract in the NBA. Lou Williams making $8 million. That just Lou Will signed a $432, man. Like that contract is just that's like a fine wine. It's gotten better every year. Crazy. Landry Shamet. Jerome Robinson, nice. Sindarius Thornwell,
nice.
Kawhi, Mo Harkless. That's right, Mo Harkless is there now.
How could you be?
How could you be Mo Harkless?
Rodney Magruder, which I think is like a low-key nice up signing. Jonathan Motley.
Motley Crue.
The Mots. Paul George. JaMychal Green. Pat.
Ooh.
Zubac. Montrez.
Oh.
And some guy named Angel Delgado.
He plays for the Rangers.
He went to Seton Hall. Okay, I should know who he is. I think I know who he is. But anyways, that's a really strong team.
Very strong.
That's squad gang.
Yeah, like that team also has a bench that's like designed with purpose. Like the Clippers,
might want maybe one more body, just big body.
You got Montrez and Zubac. Most
I know,
teams
but
don't have three.
Just one.
And you got Doc as a coach. Doc's a good coach.
Doc's a good big body.
Let me say,
big body Doc.
Big body Doc.
Big body Doc. Mr. Big Chest. Oh wait, that's the wrong guy.
That's AB. Yeah,
we should get into a little AB at the end here.
Maybe just discuss his craziness.
Yeah.
You guys, did you see that he filed another
for the helmet?
For the helmet thing.
He left practice on Sunday.
He won't stop. I don't get it.
Oh man, Hard Knocks this year is going to be great.
I mean, so far it's been pretty lame, if I'm being honest. But
I only saw I downloaded it. I haven't seen anything.
Okay, the first episode sucks.
Dang.
But second one's better. But anyways, I'm sorry. We'll get back to AV here at the end. Like
we don't have to.
What else? Like what else do the Clippers like? This team is super loaded. I don't realistically see like what's their weakness. I guess because I'm in love with this team. So tell me.
Their weakness is it's their first year playing together.
Okay,
that's their weakness.
But like from an X's and O's standpoint, break down how this team gets beat. What do you do to this team? What do you take away? What do you do? Like I don't.
You get Kawhi hurt.
You have to injure Kawhi.
Yeah.
You got to do the Zaza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. No, I don't. I think their weaknesses are in point guard. I mean, Pat Bev is a great defender, but that's about all he gives you.
Limited offensively, for sure.
And backup, I don't even know who's playing their backup point guard. No. Listening to that, I still am not really 100% sure. I guess also I would not worry, but I mean, if I'm being crazy, break down the roster and say what their flaws are. I just worry about maybe the 4 position. I don't know. If Kawhi or Paul George slides into that. I don't know. Even in today's NBA, it's still a little weird. I think they have to just because they have a ton of they have a ton of wing talent.
Maybe slide them up. Paul George 2, Kawhi 3, or vice versa.
I
mean that's fine, but you have a ton of 2s and 3s on this roster.
And I don't think for your closing lineup you can because to me. For their closing lineup, a lot of times their closing lineup is Pat Bev and Lou Will. Mm-hmm. You'll have Pat Bev to defend, Lou Will to score. So in that theory, you're running Pat Bev, Lou Will, and then you're at Paul George and Kawhi. So one of those guys has to play the 4 along with Montrez most likely, and that's your closing lineup. But having those guys at the 4 is you're conceding something.
Unless you put Montrez at the 4 and you put Zubac at center, and then
you
get all the boards.
So then you're pushing one of your guards out.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you need Pat Bev in at the end of it? Like, you can...
I want someone who can guard a guard, yeah.
Well,
I mean, you got Kawhi and Paul George, so I think they might make up for Lou Will.
Yeah.
Can Montrez or Zubac shoot with consistency?
No.
Zubac can shoot
So why would you
like
have two
a
guys who can't
10-footer.
shoot?
Yeah, you would not have the twin.
Because then you would have...
He just loves the twin towers.
Yeah, what's
Because then you would have 1 through 3
No.
that can all shoot
It's
with
so-
Yeah, but
ease.
you need to be able to slash, and you're clogging the paint
two
with two
cloggers.
guys
They'd
who
get
can't
all the
step
rebounds.
on the 3-point
No,
line.
you just love the twin towers concept
Fine.
because you love
Doesn't work.
you love doing it in 2K.
It works every time in 2K. Get
It
all the
doesn't
boards.
matter at all. You can win a championship in 2K with 13 point guards on your team. Like,
Yeah, I
it
know.
doesn't
I
have-
can't figure out how to be bad in 2K.
It doesn't matter, okay? If the twin towers doesn't work in real life. But I think the most likely, realistic answer is that Kawhi is probably they're down the stretch for.
Yeah, I agree.
That makes the most sense, and it's
Or JaMychal Green.
or Michael Green.
He
What?
played in not the finals, but he played in the playoffs last year.
Last year, yeah. Last year's Clippers team's going to look a little different.
Think
in
if
the
they
playoffs.
still had Danilo, it'd
this
be
year.
over. Teams wouldn't even show up. It'd be season over.
it would be unfair.
And if they still had Shy,
Yeah, but I mean, they had to give up something to get Paul George.
Yeah,
I mean,
they did.
You can't get Paul George.
Paul
You
George shouldn't have
You
signed.
can't just trade for Paul George and give up nothing.
Most importantly, if they would still have Austin Rivers.
No, that's not important.
It's like,
Austin Rivers is the
son of a
most
bitch.
overrated player in the NBA.
he's not terrible.
You can even at me if you want. I don't care.
Yeah,
I, of course, was joking, but he's not terrible.
He's horrendous.
he's worked himself into like being below average.
yes, yes.
He's
If
like,
his
but
name
he's
wasn't-
improved a lot.
He's
To
worked
get-
himself into being like 6 or 7 guy.
Yeah, like
No.
I would say like eighth or ninth man. It's like
I would
yeah.
say like 15th, man.
he's not that bad.
not that
no way.
He travels with the team, but he doesn't suit up most nights.
No,
It's my ideal role for Austin Rivers.
He's better than any G leaguer.
There's a lot of G Leaguers I'd rather have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All of them are centers, actually, though.
So, still rather have him.
And they do the Twin Towers.
Just got a list of.
I'd rather
25
have
centers.
Ray for Alston.
Jeez, is he alive?
Give to my Lou.
Skip to my Lou. Wow, dropping some deep cuts there.
Me and Johnny were watching a little Skip to My Lou highlights before.
Yeah?
He wasn't making his shots, but he was shaking the shit
It
out
was
of
really
people.
fuzzy, and we turned it off within 30 seconds.
But we did
Sounds
watch
good.
him.
Yeah,
It
we
does
did.
Count.
We did watch them.
It was way too fuzzy.
Yeah.
Too fuzzy.
I don't remember him on the Bucks either.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure I do. So, quickly, rank those 3 teams. The three California teams. Give me your California power rankings.
All right.
Clippers.
Number 1 is Clippers.
Warriors.
Lakers, Warriors, Kings.
You got the Lakers ahead of the Warriors.
Yeah.
Did we go through the Kings
Just
yet?
because Clay's hurt.
Yeah, I think I got to agree.
Are we talking about how far they'll make it in the playoffs, better team, or better record?
All.
I think what is their ceiling? Like, yeah, what is just who goes the furthest? I guess who makes the deepest run?
If you
Yeah.
put them in a series, who's winning?
Yeah,
Clippers, and second's coming in Golden State, and third's coming in LA. I would even put Rockets over LA.
That's not a California team, though.
I know, but I'm just saying.
They're not in the
They had
California-
one rule.
Eventually, we're going to get into that.
Yeah,
but
they're not in the California power rankings. That's clearly what I stated.
Yeah, yeah.
We had one rule.
That's it. We had one rule. What do you guys say? Take a break, come back, talk some Kings, and just maybe some random NFL other nonsense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we can
down.
do
Do a
that.
little miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the part where we'll for sure have a sponsor, right?
Yes.
Yes,
So
we're
this is-
definitely
Hey,
having
at the
a
very
sponsor.
least, we're going to showcase where you could have a sponsor, but we are going to have the music mixed in and out. So I think that's a nice little touch for the people at
That's
home.
a nice touch.
So
hey,
enjoy it, okay? Because it
There's-
might not be
there's
forever.
not going to be blank music. Going to be a sponsor.
So as you hear the sponsor / music, just remember this could be you. Just hit us up, okay? Get at
Yeah,
us.
trying to get what is it, Miserelli and Sorensen? They're trying to
Trying to get that Miserelli money, okay?
yeah, trying to get those billboard money.
All right, so we'll holler at you boys, and
Yep.
we'll see you on the other side of this
Word from our sponsors.
sponsored break. And we're back here on Jabroni Sports as we've been breaking down the Pacific Division. Before the break, we discussed 4 of the 5 teams, leaving only the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, my go-to.
I was
Let's
gonna
go.
say-
These are my boys.
Definitely Gonzo's number 1 boy team.
Yes, number one. Now that I can't have the clips anymore.
beyond a shadow of a doubt. How many Kings games do you think you watched last year?
I probably watched at least 20.
Yeah,
probably more.
Yeah, I would say 25 to 30.
I watch a lot of Kings. I mean, they're a fun team. I mean, listen to this roster. I don't even have it in front of me. I'm just going to start naming them off. De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have Bogey.
Yep.
Harry Giles.
Yep.
Marvin Bagley.
Yep.
Harrison Barnes.
Yep.
Yogi Ferrell.
Yep. Missing a huge one still.
Missing a huge one?
Yeah. Like their second best player.
Buddy Hield.
There you go.
And AJ's going to have to help me with the rest.
Okay. So, I mean, you
because I know they lost Frank Mason, right?
Yep.
That's a big one.
They made a few additions.
I don't like any of their additions.
Corey Joseph.
No. Is he bald?
I don't think so. Maybe.
All right.
Maybe. Trevor Ariza.
Don't like it.
What about Nemanja Bjelica? He's been there a while. Trey
I still hate him.
Trey likes him.
That's fine. I still hate him.
Rashawn Holmes. Dwayne Dedman.
It's not. You're not doing anything for me over here.
Yeah, I know. It's not great.
Skip those guys.
Yeah. So the Kings roster.
That's terrible.
Yeah, the Kings,
not good.
The Kings roster is not a complete work of art yet. Let's say. They definitely will. I think they'll be improved just because of the continued development of their core.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
I think the development of De'Aaron Fox is.
We skipped over probably their biggest loss though.
Willie
Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, so we discussed Willie Cauley-Stein already.
But I mean that's a big loss. I think Harry Giles is ready to fill that role though.
Yeah, I think him and Dedman will
Dwayne
Dwedman will at least give you a solid center group. I don't think it's a huge issue.
I hope so.
Yeah, Bagley I think ultimately plays the center for them. Not yet though, because it doesn't matter. There's
Twin Towers, baby.
Right now, you just basically wherever
it is. What do you mean? It is.
It is. I mean, Bagley's not like a 4, really.
No, he's like 6'11".
Yeah, I was gonna say he's way too big. So it is kind of a Twin Tower situation.
That's why I love it.
Yeah, 6'11", 234. So he's not even.
Can he stretch the floor though?
Yeah, I mean he can do a little bit.
It's not too big a big tower situation if one of them can stretch the floor.
He's still 6'11", though.
He's a built boy.
And
I don't know how many stones he is, but he's built.
Defensively, he's more of like a rebounder rim protector than he is like a wing defender.
Yeah.
So it's not like if he's getting switched on to smaller guys, it's tough for him.
His secondary position is definitely 5, not 3.
No, exactly. Yeah, if we're saying he's a 4, it's a 4/5, not a 4/3. No way. But yeah, I mean, there's enough De'Aaron Fox is electric.
I saw somewhere top 6 point guard in the league. I don't know. I don't agree with it, but top 10, I think.
Yeah, I mean, top 10 at a loaded position as well.
And he'll also be getting a little experience from the Olympics, or not the Olympics, but FIBA.
He will not. That's what I wanted to talk about.
He left?
He left.
All right, that's good news. I was just joking around. That's good. I want him fresh for the season.
Because he played in their scrimmage against Spain.
Yeah, I know. We watched it.
But he only played 8 minutes.
And he said, fuck this.
And then the next day, he's like, I'm dropping out. I was like, all right, well, that's... the U.S.'s team already didn't have a lot of quality talent, and that was another pretty big blow.
Yeah, I mean, Miles Turner is really going to have to carry the load.
They have Mason Plumlee on the team.
That's
why are you thinking they're going to lose? They got Mason Plumlee, man.
Miles.
Brooke Lopez? Does that do anything for you?
Nope. Still nope.
What about Kyle Kuzma?
I mean, maybe.
They got all the young Celtics. They got Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
And Marcus Smart.
He's hurt, though.
He'll play.
He'll play.
He's tough. He's Boston strong.
In true Marcus Smart fashion, he'll play no matter what.
Probably still the best team in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. I don't know. It's it wouldn't shock me if this team lost, though. No. If this team lost a game, I would not be like, oh my God, how could this happen? I can see how it could happen. It's pretty plausible. This is a watered down U.S. team. Kemba is the star on this team for sure. He's the grizzly old vet. Yeah, this is Kemba Walker's team.
Why can't they call Melo, man? Come on. Come on, just give Melo a phone call.
Melo could beat out Mason Plumlee, right? Can we be honest?
He can be a backup center.
I would love Melo on that team.
A backup to the backup center.
He's getting minutes.
It'd be interesting at least. Like,
he doesn't have to play defense on guys who can't score.
This is very true.
Hey, but Spain's stacked, bro. You know Rudy Fernandez is still out there riding around and getting it? He's only like 32.
Spain is the same team from 12 years ago still.
Yeah,
actually.
they've never changed.
Spain still has all the same guys on the team.
Never change.
You know, Donovan Mitchell is a player that's on the World Cup team that I'm very interested to see how he does.
I'm confused why.
Why he's still on it?
Yeah. He's too big of a name.
Somebody has to be on this team, man. Come on.
You go with college players, man.
No. Speaking of that, I watched a little mini documentary on when the Dream Team lost to the college team. Did you guys know about this? When they lost in a scrimmage that wasn't like the media wasn't allowed in, and like Chris Webber, like Bob Hurley, it was a really awful team, but led by Chris Webber, and they beat the Dream Team. Mm-hmm. And I was floored by that, and I guess this is as close as I get to a segment into talking about that.
That's okay. Well, you know what?
And then Mike Krzyzewski was like, "Man, we did it on purpose. We blew the game.
We didn't want to win last one. It helped grow the men." Like, okay, Mike, whatever.
And then the next game, they beat them by like 60.
Of course. That kind of reminds me, though, of this current version of the U.S. team losing to, like, the U.S. select team. I don't know if you guys heard that story.
This team did?
Yeah, they lost by, like, 19 to a group of, like, G-Leaguers and, like, NBA, like, end-of-bench. Like, the best player on the team they lost to was probably, like, Torrey Craig.
Oh, man.
Wow.
On God.
LeBron didn't even know his name last playoffs.
on God. I looked at the team, I was like, Torrey Craig's like the star of that squad. That's
Torrey Craig's not even young. Why is he on?
He's like 28.
Yeah, why is he on that?
Because man, think about it. Look at like the caliber of people that are on like the actual team we're sending. Now you have to like find guys that are like a cut below that.
Why are all the rookies and second year guys not on these teams?
Because they're all focusing on their NBA season next year. Because nobody cares because it's not the Olympics. That's all it is.
To be honest, win or lose, I don't really give a shit.
If it was,
we gotta win.
Wait, for this?
Yeah,
I don't think it matters.
No,
it
you
doesn't
can't
matter
lose.
to me.
Can't lose.
I don't think anyone
never
cares.
Lost.
I don't think anyone cares. If we lose, it'll be a big story because we lost. But realistically, it means nothing.
But we shouldn't lose. We're so much better than the rest of the world.
But is this team that much better than the rest of the world?
I still think it is.
I don't see it. I
don't even think Powell's playing this year.
Harrison Barnes, like, I'm not seeing Chris Middleton, like
Harrison Barnes has been on the Olympic teams too. Chris Middleton, yeah, slouch. I watched him miss 2 free throws in a row when he's supposed to be a shooter. What the fuck is this?
I just don't see how this is not a U.S. team that's going to be able to just like overwhelm people with their talent.
No, they're going to have to fight, but they should still win.
All right.
They should still win.
Yeah, I still think they win.
What are they going to lose to? Giannis by himself on the Greek team with his brothers?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's possible. Yeah, that's one of the teams that could beat them.
Serge Ibaka wasn't even on Spain.
No, he's not.
Fuck.
Serge is enjoying his summer right now.
Mark isn't.
Mark was out there playing for Spain.
Was he?
Yes. Mark is. What is he doing? You're like 34 and you just won a ship. Like, why are you playing in this meaningless tournament?
Because he just won a ship. Who cares?
Yes,
he knows they're not going to be good this year. Mark's like, back to losing.
Time to play for Spain to get W's. Here we go. Very good, yes.
Ben Gordon's probably still playing for England.
That was what an Olympics that was. That was fantastic. Ben Gordon on an Olympic team. He was like the star of that team too.
No, they also had Luol Dangerous.
They do. They did have Luol Deng. That's true. That's true. I shouldn't.
It was weird, but I mean, how did Ben Gordon become eligible?
He was knighted.
No.
Checks out. All right, we'll roll with that.
He goes by Sir Ben Gordon.
They both had like a British like grandparent or so. I was like, it's real in FIBA. It's real thin. You don't need much.
Right. As long as you play on a different team besides the NBA, they're like, all right, we'll let it go.
It's okay. It'll work. but it's not a great
Like
team.
when Mike Piazza played for like the Italian national team or whatever.
Yes, just like that.
That did happen.
It did? Yeah, I was going to say, I know it happened.
Oh, Mike Piazza. What a traitor. What a traitor. I can't believe he played against his country with that mustache.
I mean, what choice do you got?
To not do it. I don't.
You okay over there, Johnny? Johnny's going blind, pulling out contacts of his eye.
Lost my contact.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Oh, he's spitting on it. Don't eat it.
That's disgusting, Johnny. Please stop.
What's going on over there?
I told you I lost my contact.
But you put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
That's how you keep it hydrated that way?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem sanitary. All right, but we should probably get back to the Kings. So I think the Kings are going to have an interesting year, though. I like Harrison Barnes. I think another year with him, a full offseason with him gelling with the team and everyone growing, I think that team can be really fun again. So probably not that competitive, but fun again.
Do they win more than the 39 games they won last season?
Yes, they win 40.
They improve, all right? They improve.
I think they could. Phoenix is another year worse.
Yeah. No matter who's on the Phoenix team, I'm telling you, they're going to be under 19 wins.
Under 19.
That's fair.
Yeah?
That's fair.
I'll take over. I'll take over 19 wins for Phoenix. Mark it down, all right? Devin, I think you boys got 20 wins in you this year.
No way.
You were pretty
You're a mad
excited
lad.
reading off that bench, and I was just thinking, wow, this still bad. You're like, they got this guy, like,
Johnny, to be fair,
Frank
Johnny
Kaminsky?
didn't know
really
most
do
of the
nothing.
guys.
That is
Frank
true.
Kaminsky was the standout.
That was Johnny's favorite
He's
bench
mentioned
player.
him 3 times already.
Oh, Frank Kaminsky. I've heard that he might be an all-star.
He's a good Paul Gasol.
That some people have said that he's a good Pau Gasol.
No, Paul.
Paul Gasol?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Not
sorry.
Pau.
I hate when I get that mixed up.
That's what I was told.
Can the Kings make the playoffs?
No.
They're on the verge.
It's too stacked out there. Because who's going to not make it this year?
I have a hard time because
OKC could not make. I don't know.
OKC won't make it.
I feel like if they keep the team they have, they might be able to make it.
I think Denver, Portland, Utah,
Okay.
Houston, San Antonio.
No on San Antonio this year.
You're gonna dude. Why are you gonna do this? You gonna bet against Pop?
Yeah.
People do this every year.
Pop's tired. He's
Why?
going to be doing
No.
the FIBA team, and
Johnny, why is he doing this?
I don't know. I would
because it
never bet against
eventually
Pop.
has to stop.
It's not like
Why?
he's got a terrible team this
Yeah,
year. He's got
exactly.
a decent team.
Why is this the year it stops?
I don't know. Something tells me.
So they have to be better. Okay, so they're better than the Spurs.
Yeah, I think they'll get in. I think they'll get in. I forgot.
Then,
Yeah.
Okay, because otherwise it's Golden State and then the 2 LA teams.
Yeah, I think they'll be better
So
than the
that's
Spurs.
what, 9 teams?
Yeah, they got to be better than one of those teams. Is what it is.
I think they can be better than the Spurs.
I think they're on the verge, but they do not get
Yeah,
in. I'm sorry.
Part of the reason is the rest of that division got a lot better. The 4 games that you play against the Clippers and the Lakers are a lot harder than they were last year.
Mm-hmm.
But the Warriors games are a little easier.
Warriors games are a little bit easier. It's still going to be tough to beat them at the Oracle.
Suns games are just the same.
Suns games never change,
Been
baby.
the same
Never
since,
change.
since Barkley left.
Never won.
Hey, show a little respect to Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire.
I know, but they never even made a ship.
I know, but you're talking about the Suns like they were crap the entire time. Yeah, that's some decent team.
There was an era.
There was a
Era
few
there.
years where they brought people back from the dead.
They were fun.
Grant Hill was out there balling.
7 seconds or less.
Mm-hmm.
Right, these years did happen.
Yeah.
I can confirm. Shaq
Yeah.
was playing.
I mean, they probably would have made a finals if the NBA didn't basically, rig the series against the Spurs. But that's okay. That's
Gotta do what you gotta do.
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Sometimes you got to give teams' entire bench a 1-game suspension for basically nothing. Sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah, happens.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
NBA, you rascals. It's really fun looking back at the David Stern era and seeing how open he was with corruption. Sometimes it was cool.
God, the NBA's got so much better once he left.
Yep. It feels like the games are decided on the court now. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. It's really, really fun. It's a nice new direction.
I mean,
Officiating's still a bit heavy.
just wait till the challenges this year.
I hate it. Okay. Let's kind of bridge the gap here. What do you guys like less? The NBA Coaches Challenge or the NFL allowing pass interference replays?
Those Coaches Challenge in basketball.
Why?
You like that worse? You like that less?
It's the thing I hate more.
Okay.
Because I think like that you can. It's worse than defensive or worse than pass interference because you could challenge every foul now. Like you could. It's not like I could challenge holding on football. No, in basketball you can challenge literally anything. You could challenge like a goaltend. You can challenge a foul. You could challenge like an auto. Like there's just so much shit. I mean, granted, I'm glad that they only have one. That's literally the only good thing I can say. But like, it's just a mess. They're setting themselves up to just. It's just going to be a disaster because if you're smart, you hold on to one, you go the entire game and save it for the last 2 minutes, and then you use it. But like some of the foul calls, it's like even in replay, I'm like,
it's pretty close.
Like it could go either way, but like I don't know. I don't know. It's just so much open for interpretation that now it's going to be hard and fast like challenges, and it's like, well, you got to have an answer, and it's like,
well, since they only have one, I have seen some missed calls over, especially this last playoffs. I think it'll actually be better.
Okay,
I think it'll help. The thing I don't like is it's going to slow down the end of the game.
So you like that one better, and you hate the NFL more.
I think they're both okay. I agree with both of them.
Wow.
The pass
Strongly
interference.
disagree.
The pass interference thing.
Johnny's getting sponsored by the leagues.
Okay, I may not support the pass interference thing. I understand it, but it's going to be so hard to tell pass interference from not pass interference. It's got to be like super obvious because there's basically pass interference on every play.
There's holding on literally every play.
Yeah, but holding is only called when it impedes somebody from getting directly to the ball.
But
no, or when there's a big play and holding sucks.
The reason I hate the pass interference one so much is because it opens up Pandora's box to everything.
So does the NBA though.
Yeah, but the NBA is like you said, it's like, and a lot of the stuff was already reviewable.
Yeah.
So it's not like I mean, I guess the coach could there's 2 more times stuff could get reviewed now in theory. You've added 2 more, so like if they
wait, the NFL is 4.
Well, no, the NFL technically is an infinite amount because if you get your challenges all correct, you don't lose it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So if you're good at challenges in the NFL, you guess what? Slows down the game even more, baby, because you can keep challenging.
More time for commercials.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah.
Gillette razor.
Man, it is so hard to watch. The NFL, so many dang commercials.
Yep.
It's just outrageous.
Basketball's only the last 2 minutes.
Yep. Basketball's a grind in the last 2 minutes, but the rest of the game flows very well. Mm-hmm. The NFL is kind of the opposite. The 2-minute drill is like where it exceeds. Like that's where the best part of an NFL game is the last 2 minutes because it's the only time there's not a bajillion commercials.
Well, they can't.
You'll have tons of possessions where it's just 3 and out, and then it's
punt,
and then another commercial.
A score is the worst, though, man.
They've gotten rid of the double commercial of death.
Yeah,
They've gotten rid of the extra point commercial, kickoff commercial, which was I think the worst thing in sports, basically.
Because it's not like you want to watch the extra point.
No.
All right, so let's talk something controversial in MLB. Do you guys think they should have robot umpires?
Yeah, for sure. If they have the technology to detect whether the ball's in the strike zone or not.
But what happens if they get knocked over?
Okay, yeah, not robots. Literal robot umpires. Strike.
Imagine like the calls, like the arm motions for
they have one arm on the metal robot that goes, "You're out of there."
How are you going to do the punch out though?
And then
Reich 3.
It'd be embarrassing because there would just be one ump now. We wouldn't need any other umps. And that one ump would just wheel around the field quick as shit. Like he'd be beating the players down to first base to make the call. And be like, damn, robot ump, this dude runs like a 4-flat 40. Robot ump's
easy.
Robot ump's got wheels. So
robot ump blocked the base path.
And then they're going to sign robot ump, so he's going to be a pinch runner come the playoffs.
Of course.
And then robot ump's going to be out here swiping bases. Nobody's going to be able to catch him. Like I think that's the biggest slippery slope.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Soon, in like it's only going to be like 10 years, we're going to see robots out there.
It's just going to be robots playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be Blurns ball.
Blurns. You got to get
multi-ball.
Oh man, they should
baseball
totally do that.
should probably do multi-ball. It might spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely spice it up.
Could you imagine?
No, I don't need games to be longer.
It'd be quicker though.
Quicker.
It'd be more balls or strikes. It'd be whatever
exactly.
the at bat would happen. There'd be less happen. Like it'd be over quicker. Could you imagine?
Baseball
that?
Games need to be 3 innings.
You swing and miss, and then the other ball comes in with some chin music. You better be ready to get out of the way, son. Okay.
Or take that pitch.
Yeah, if you're playing multi-ball, head on a swivel in a baseball game. Okay.
There should be multi-ball in lots of games. I often, when somebody's playing soccer full team, I throw another ball out there and shout, multi-ball!
Just see what happens.
Yeah. Sometimes they go for a little bit without noticing it. Then they get mad.
How do people usually respond? Is that
Anger.
Yeah. Anger. Or disappointment, like, oh my god, he did it again.
How often do you do this?
Every week?
Every week.
How many times a game, I guess, is the better question.
Every game. Once a game.
Once a game's not bad.
Multi-ball!
That show's actually more restraint than I was expecting.
I thought for sure you were going to say upwards of 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Per quarter.
So,
half, whatever it is.
Yes. Soccer, famous for its quarters.
It's quarters. Third quarter. Oh, yeah. Soccer's got periods. I forgot.
There's a reason we discuss basketball primarily on the show.
Yeah, because we're experts at soccer. It's boring.
Big soccer guys. We don't want to rub it in your face.
Hold on. I'm a soccer guy.
You are a soccer guy. You don't care who knows.
Guy. Yeah, I don't care who knows.
You only know like 2 teams.
I know Chelsea.
Yeah.
And all the teams Chelsea plays against.
Yeah.
You don't even know their names.
I can name them.
He knows the other ones.
I know the other ones.
Who are the 3 promoted teams this year?
Ooh, 3 promoted teams.
They're going to be playing Chelsea.
Yep.
Derby County.
Nope.
Oof.
They were in the promotion playoff, though. You were close.
They lost to... Oh, man. I know this team, too.
Crystal Palace.
It was a team that moved up from the 2nd division.
That's what a promotion is.
Crystal Palace.
No, they've been up for like a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Caesar's Palace.
Caesar's Palace.
One of them got promoted, but they weren't down very long.
Heyo.
Fulham.
No, Fulham just went down. Fulham was up. Now they're down.
This is riveting.
I'm sorry. All right.
Come on. Johnny doesn't know soccer. He
The team
caught in a lie.
The team that I was referring to was Norwich City.
Norwich City.
Because they were up, and then they went down, and now they're back up again. Sheffield United is another one of the...
Is that Gary Sheffield's team?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Gary Sheffield has his own Premier League team.
Damn, I didn't know he made that much, but I guess Yankees pay well.
And then the final one was, shout out to the Bucks owner, Mark Lazary. It was Aston Villa.
Yeah, Aston Villa.
Making that double money. He's making Premier League money and NBA money now. So,
wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. Good work if you can get it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
impressive.
going to try for it. I'm going to apply.
See if you can own an NBA team and a Premier League team.
Yeah. Just throw my name in the ring.
Is that how it works? You apply for it?
Yeah, you got to apply.
And you just get it?
There's a lengthy interview process, but I interview pretty well. So
what about the money? Where does that come
that's
from?
part of getting the job.
They pay you, duh. It's a job.
You get paid like $3 billion.
Yeah, you got to be paid to be an owner. When this guy,
like,
do you think they do it for fun?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
It's clearly a job.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always working.
It's not charity work.
That's true.
That's WNBA.
Or the NFL, a non-profit organization.
Yeah. Jeez. Or college sports. You can do college sports. They're non-profit.
Yeah, exactly. College sports. It's for the love of the game, except for the coaches that make millions of dollars.
And the players that make jack shit.
Yeah. Love of the game.
I saw
These kids are getting educations.
I saw Ohio State got a new quarterback.
Yeah?
Yep.
Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah, the transfer.
Most college teams get new quarterbacks.
That's pretty cool, man.
Since they cycle out.
Dwayne Haskins he plays in the NFL now. So
I thought he was going to do the double on Saturdays
he was gonna play for
in Ohio State. And
Washington on Sundays?
Yeah. It's not that far of a drive.
He's playing. I think he'd be out of eligibility, unfortunately.
The rules in NCAA seem very loose.
It's arbitrary sometimes. Maybe if he made a sizable donation.
Yeah.
Just like, did you see it? Did you guys see that? The college coach that set up like a mandatory fund that all of his players had to give $50 to, like every year.
No.
And it just basically goes to him.
No.
Yeah.
What?
It was like Louisiana Lafayette or Louisiana Monroe. It was one of those teams. And yeah, they did some like digging, and they were like checking their books basically, and they're like, what's this scholarship fund that never seems to give any scholarships, but it like gets like repleted every year, and so they like kind of did some digging, and yeah, it was quote unquote a volunteer fund. However, when the players were asked about it, they said like, oh yeah, everybody has to give at least like $50 to that, and yeah, it goes to the coach. So the players that are making literally nothing were all like throwing $50 in for the coach to get a nice steak dinner. I don't know. And like on a college,
that's a real nice steak dinner on a 50-some man roster.
College, it's like 100.
Oh, jeez.
College rosters are huge. That's I'm like, this is crazy.
That's a few steak dinners.
He was getting thousands of bucks every year just for like, hey, why not?
Like, hey, you want a team? Give me $50.
Yeah, I'm like, this guy's making like $5,000 a year.
Give me a pack of smokes
from shaking down his team. Yeah.
It's a good job if you get it.
So, believe it or not, guys, though, the scholarship fund is now closed. They've closed the fund.
Bullshit.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
Malarkey.
I'm sure a new fund under a different name won't pop up 6 months from now or anything.
I was actually the one collecting that money. I didn't want to tell you guys.
You're the coach of Louisiana Lafayette?
Well, he's a figurehead. I let him take the blame for it.
It's actually a drone.
Let him take the blame for it. I don't know where I'm going to get my income now.
Well,
are you surviving on $5,000 a year?
Yes.
Oh. Well, good for you. That's a bigger story. How do you do it?
This isn't actually my house.
I know you get all your food off Amazon.
That's another false story. I'm going to come out to you guys, man. I live...
Whoa.
I didn't know that this guy...
I didn't know it was this type of show.
Oh, all right, but go ahead. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Absolutely.
I live in a stick hut in the woods.
Where are we right now, then?
I don't know this house.
You don't know who lives here?
I don't know who
the timing
lives
works out
here.
pretty well every Monday.
Shit, we just know he doesn't come home on Mondays.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense.
Yeah.
I've showed up here and there's been other cars here, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Stories. The math checks out.
I wanted to walk in, but I was like, better not.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody else's house.
All right, makes sense.
Then should we wrap it up before they get home?
No, we got time. They don't come home tonight.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
they're out of town every Monday.
Makes sense. That makes
Every
sense.
Monday.
As they're known to.
But yeah, we should probably talk about AB.
Mr. Big Chest.
Mr. Big Chest, sorry.
Mr. Freeze. Yeah, he's a crazy person. I don't know what I got like.
I still stand that I think his injury is worse than he's letting on, and
The like frozen foot thing.
yeah, he's got Mr. Deeds feet.
I think that's why. Like, doesn't that seem like why he's making such a big deal about this?
What else
Like,
could it be? He can't really care about it.
The helmet thing can't be that big a deal. There's no way. There's no fucking way that the helmet is like...
Tom Brady would make a bigger deal than him.
Right. This has to be like, oh, dude, my feet are fucked up. I can't play. Like, oh, this helmet, I can't play with this thing. Like,
Is this the end of AB?
I don't think so.
This seems about right for how it to end.
Like, this stupid of an ending.
Yeah, like what is happening? Where? No, wait, what? Really? Okay.
He plays a game in the NFL again. He's not, like, done playing, I don't think.
But is he done mattering?
I don't know. I don't... He's still AB, like, right?
He's sticking up for player safety.
Is he?
No, he's not.
I'll say
He's
he
against player safety.
He wants to use the less safe helmet.
It's less safe?
Yes,
that's
the whole controversy. They're like,
I was
no,
way off.
you
I don't
can't
watch
use this helmet because it's not
You
safe.
need to watch Hard Knocks, my guy.
There's only like 3
I downloaded it.
helmets.
I'm watching it later.
Damn it.
Shh, don't snitch on yourself.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, there's only like 3 helmet brands that are approved, and his isn't one. And they gave him 1 year to change it. And it was also like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady have changed, but AB is like, nuh-uh.
Can't do it.
I'm not going to do it. And the Raiders are done with him.
So you don't know, my favorite part of the AB saga was when he tried to paint his old Steelers helmet.
Wait,
What?
Yeah. He tried to just repaint his old helmet.
Like, I picture him just going to Lowe's.
I used to do that in like Pee Wee football.
Wait,
I changed
did he
teams.
paint it himself?
I think he had somebody do it. Because the one side of the Steelers helmet is blank. It's a black background.
Easy.
It's blank. That one's easy. The other side, you'd have to like go like crazy hard on like a matte black over that to start.
Yeah.
Like, that was probably the one where
No, their
like,
helmets are silver.
Oh yeah, you're right. So that one would be like super, super hard.
Yeah.
That side had to look like garbage.
Yeah.
That side had to.
Is there pictures of this helmet on the interwebs?
I haven't seen any. I want it more than anything in life.
Yeah.
I want to see AV's bootleg. I want to see his DH Gate helmet.
Yeah.
I want to see his Wish.com helmet. So bad.
Come on, man! Don't give out free. We could probably get Wish to be
These aren't free. I'm telling the government to shut these people down.
Alibaba.
Can they sell?
Alibaba's owner just bought the Nets.
Really?
Yeah, Alibaba's owner. It was one of them. It's one of the cheap. It's one of the scam sites. He just put up like $5 billion or some crazy amount of money. Like,
boys, let's shut down this podcast and just make a
just start making cheap
fake
garbage.
Snake, yeah, just start buying cheap shit from China and have a crazy markup.
Yeah, but we won't even have to ship from overseas, so we can.
Yes, we will. We have to get it from over there.
So we're just going to mark it up slightly.
Yeah.
So we're going to sell knockoff jerseys for like $25.
Yeah, exactly. We're still getting them from China.
We're not going to have any shipping costs. We're going to go there ourselves.
To China?
Yeah, we're going to load them on like a fishing boat and cross the Pacific.
They still have to go through customs.
I mean, we can sneak through. They're not guarding the entire Pacific coast.
Okay. So there's some parts where they're like, whatever. The Coast Guard was
Coast is clear. That's what that phrase means. Coast is clear. You could bring in imported goods illegally. Come on. No worries here. The coast is clear, baby.
Yeah, of course. Just like that.
That's as the saying goes. Yeah, coast is clear.
Coast is clear.
That means
come on and import illegal shit.
That's surprisingly close to San Francisco too. The coast is clear. But
hey, do you guys want to do fireworks too? Illegal fireworks is a huge market for that. Thinking we do bootleg jerseys, fireworks, and electronics.
Are we still doing
so we're
these?
just a hood gas station?
Yes. Yeah, we gotta have weed pipes
blue,
too.
Like blue White Sox hats?
Yeah, of course. Where the underbill is like purple. Yeah. Yes, all these things. And we're gonna sell cell phones that still have buttons on them. We're gonna sell the super track burner phones.
That's our way to get rich.
Yeah,
we're going to become billionaires in no time.
By what, having we're gonna gas station out of our house
off the internet. It's the internet gas station.
We get our stuff from China. We go take a fishing boat over there, load it up, and come back.
Hey, we might have an idea. What if we just delivered gas to people's houses?
I think that's an episode of It's Always Sunny.
Oh damn!
That's literally the premise to an episode of Always Sunny.
Damn it!
Well, I think that's it. We're out of ideas.
All right, so we're just going to be a hood gas station. Its pumps are always down.
Gonzo earnestly suggested a Charlie Day idea.
Let's do it.
Why don't we just, sell gas to people's houses?
Probably. Well, I'm not going to drink it or huff it, so we'll be fine.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
All right,
we got to get rich quick scheme, and then what do we want to own? Are we going to own NBA team?
Once we get our owner license,
yeah,
and the $3 billion that comes with it,
yeah. Oh, or we could start a casino. What do you guys think about that?
Casino.
Casino. You got to spend money to make money. That's
OTB.
Yeah. Wait, why? No, I don't want to do off-track betting.
Yeah,
that's the worst casino.
All right.
That's just the old sad people making $5 bets on the ponies.
We're gonna re-up that Kenosha casino.
Yeah,
bringing it back.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
let's do it. Johnny, you guys both got Native American backgrounds, right? We can use that.
I'm part of the Cherokee Nation.
No, yeah. we figured out we're not Cherokee. We're black.
Oh, they don't get casinos.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Luckily, your Cherokee brother over here will still.
All right, you still got the connections, right?
I'll make it happen. Yeah.
We're gonna lose some money though. AJ's got to get more of a cut.
Well,
he gets all the breaks.
That's the Native Americans.
These are the breaks.
Famously, the Native Americans have gotten all the breaks in American history.
Jeez.
They are well known.
This podcast took a left.
Well known for just having favor shine upon them. The Native Americans, indeed.
Oh.
Living the life.
Living the life, except for when Trail of Tears. Okay. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Except when the white man shows up.
Except for Andrew Jackson. Put him on take Andrew Jackson off the 20.
Take him off the 20.
All right, Harriet Tubman should be on the 20.
I don't want any presidents on bills.
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
I just want cool people on bills.
So like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger should for sure be on one of our bills.
I think Tom Hanks should be on the 5.
Absolutely. Tom Hanks
is taking out Lincoln?
Yeah.
Lincoln will move somewhere else.
Okay.
Lincoln should be on the 1. I want to see Lincoln more often. $5 bills are the least denomination of a bill I ever have.
Lincoln's got the 5 and the penny.
It's true.
Yeah, I know. Save
2.
some for the rest of us.
Yeah, I know.
It's a little greedy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
George Washington doesn't he have
quarter in the dollar?
Yeah.
And TJ's on Thomas Jefferson.
Nickel and the 5 ski.
No, Thomas Jefferson, he's on the 2.
The 10.
No,
the 10's Hamilton.
Oh yeah, he's on the 2.
Yeah,
he's on the 2.
10
Yeah.
is Hamilton.
Yeah, but 2
and he's got nothing else.
2 is Jefferson.
Yeah, I know. He's my
Look at
birthday
us.
brother.
What's the 10 cent? What's the 10 cent?
Who's on a dime?
I have no fucking clue. I'm not in 3rd grade.
Woodrow Wilson. I don't know.
No, that's too recent.
FDR?
No, it's Garfield.
Might be FDR.
If it's not FDR, who is it?
Okay, Google.
Yeah. Okay, Google. Who is on the dime?
She's not even listening.
According to Wikipedia, the Roosevelt dime is the current
Roosevelt.
FDR.
Teddy.
Let's go. Hey, thanks, Google. That's enough. Okay, thank you, Google.
Thanks, Google. Thank you.
That was our guest tonight.
Yeah, that
Google.
was-
Google was our guest.
Google from the other room. She's still rambling away in there. She's drunk off something.
by the United States.
Hey, Google. That's enough. Thank you.
Google. That's
Next week, Alexa.
That's the only problem with having Google on. Is she just doesn't shut up.
She rambles.
She heard that she was on the podcast. She just started going off.
She's like plugging stuff.
Thank you.
YouTube TV is available for $9.99.
I think that the Sacramento Kings are being undervalued. Like, what? Okay, that's weird.
It's a weird thing to say, Google. Shut the hell up.
Weird flex, but okay.
But, I mean, hopefully, maybe we just, maybe we dropped some knowledge on people just now.
We did.
I hope so. I hope people know their bills and who's on them.
I think everyone knows there's bills.
What about, like...
No, know your bills. That's a segment we did once and never again.
Bill Hader.
I
know him.
Bill
He's a racist.
Cosby.
Bill Hader?
Wait, no.
Bill Hader's the SNL actor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Josh Hader.
Josh Hader's a racist.
I was like, Bill Hader's a
Bill
racist?
Hader's a nice guy.
Oh my god.
Seems like a nice
That's
guy.
a harsh accusation.
Jeez.
Sorry, I didn't.
Racist.
I forget that there's more than one hater.
Oh,
There is lots of haters.
There's another hater sitting to my left, all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're a hater.
Pretty
Oh,
good.
man. Does that make me a racist as well?
No, just a hater.
okay.
No, just, you're more like Bill.
All right. Nice. Bill's got a pretty successful career.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a background actor. I don't even think he's got a tight 5, though, if I'm being honest. So I got a leg up on him.
Bill?
Does he? Does he do stand-up?
Bill was on SNL. You better believe he's got a tight 5.
But does he do stand-up?
Basically, anyone who's ever been on SNL did stand up at some point.
You're telling me Rob Riggle's got a tight 5?
I'm pretty sure Rob Riggle's got a tight 5. Yeah.
By the way,
Haters in a lot of things.
Yeah.
we should plug Stone Cold Show. That was a great show. We watched an episode.
What is it called?
It's just called Blowing Shit Up with Stone Cold
That's
Steve
not,
Austin.
no, that's not the name of it.
Yeah, it is. It's on.
Sweet. That
It's
sounds
just,
awesome.
They just blow stuff up. It's great, and they
That
ride
sounds awesome.
around. They fire guns and ride around on tanks. It's
Wow.
the most Stone Cold show I've ever seen.
It really is. It's super stone cold.
Yeah, it's great. If you got some time, everyone should check it out. I think everyone will really enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, Rob Riggle, maybe not the strongest first guest,
No.
but
Especially when you have Baker Mayfield coming
fair.
on later in the season.
might have let off.
I
with
love
Baker.
Rob Riggle.
Yeah, but on your first guest on your debut episode,
He's not that guy. He's
you get
not-
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Rob Riggle's not a lead.
No, but he's funny.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry.
Did you know he was a troop?
Do you guys on Fox NFL Sundays? You
No,
watch,
we do not.
you
Oh,
don't
maybe
watch
you
the
do.
Rob
I
Riggle
don't.
little bit where he makes fun of everybody, makes
I've
it
seen
six?
it. It's not funny.
It's always
Because
funny.
I think that all the studio shows are dog shit, and the only one that's acceptable is TNT. But every other studio show is utter trash.
You know what you are?
What?
Hater. That's what you
What
are.
makes them good? What makes them good?
They're entertaining to watch and they break down the game.
Do they though?
Yeah.
Eh.
Some of them don't do as good of a job as others, but they do break down the game.
Howie Long is awesome.
Howie Long
How
is
long's
amazing.
great,
Yeah.
but Terry Bradshaw doesn't know where he is now.
Terry Bradshaw
No.
should not be up there anymore. The fact that they still have Terry Bradshaw do the highlight reads
And-
infuriates me.
Oh, I think they just do it to get a kick out of it.
He's so bad.
Yeah, he is.
Here, Terry Bradshaw. This is a Terry Bradshaw halftime. All right, we're here. Tampa Bay playing Jacksonville. Jameis Winston threw a touchdown. 17-3 at the half. Cincinnati, Cleveland. Ooh, AJ Green dropped the ball. 3-0.
Jimmy Johnson's out there trying to push penis pills.
Yeah. Terry is just like so nervous, and he's not actually calling anything. He's just like making, oh, look at that. Like it's it's like Berman levels of unbearable at this point.
Yeah. I do like the I like the Sunday Night Football cast.
I do. Wait, who's the? No, I hate Sunday Night Football.
I like
Trent Dilfer and Steve Young.
No, that's Mondays.
Oh.
Sunday night is
Collinsworth and Al Michaels.
Well, before that, you got Dungy and
Rodney Harrison.
That's horrible.
That's the worst.
Dungy
think
doesn't
Rodney
give
Harrison-
you anything.
I think Rodney Harrison has some good points.
Man, I think that's the worst one.
Rodney Harrison's a super home. No, CBS is the worst one, in my opinion.
CBS is what
Bill Coward is like, I'm not getting paid enough to actually tell you stuff.
And Phil Simms is talking a lot.
And Boomer Esiason's out there.
Yeah, it's. See, now you guys are starting to come around. None of these are really that good.
Fox one's probably the best.
Fox is probably the best. Yeah,
I don't mind.
I like ESPN's when Steve Young's on there.
What about Inside the NFL? You guys watch that?
I don't watch that.
no,
a
not
good
at
one.
all. No,
It's a good one. It's got Sims and
So why?
Boomer. I like Sims.
I don't.
And they got Ray Lewis on it now.
More reasons for me not to like it.
Ray Lewis got away with murder. Just saying. ESPN's can be fun bad too, though. Like when Ditka's on, awesome, awesome in such a different way.
My favorite one is when Steve Young got upset because they just like, all right, who's going to win the game? Let's do a coin flip. And Steve Young was upset because they were like, who do you think's going to win? He's like, I'm not picking a coin flip. That has no merit as to who will win the game. And like couldn't take it as a joke. He was taking it super seriously. And he just, I'm not. No, go ahead, do your little coin flip thing.
Play your childish games.
Steve Young was having no parts of it.
Steve Young's trying to win the Pick'em challenge. Okay?
Yeah, he's got money on this.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Oh man, Monday Night Football is going to be the absolute worst this year. They got Booger McFarland.
You're not excited for Tessitore and Booger McFarland in the booth? No. What? Oh.
Booger McFarland's horrendous.
Jason Witten was horrendous. What's the difference?
I guess you're right.
Jason Witten was terrible.
And racist.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Who's got Tony Romo's at CBS?
CBS,
Yeah. He does the 3:15 games.
Usually, yeah.
I like Tony Romo.
Tony Romo.
I like Troy Aikman. I'm in the minority.
I like Troy Aikman as well. Lots of Packer fans hate him because they think he's a homer. I do not like Joe Buck, but I don't like
care
Troy Aikman.
about Joe Buck.
I think we said the other day that Joe Buck is like the litmus test for announcers. If you're like better than Joe Buck, you're probably good, and if you're worse than Joe Buck, you're bad.
Yeah.
Like Joe Buck is like the definition.
Middle of the road.
Joe Buck is the definition of average to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I agree.
It's fine. He
does his job pretty well.
People have way too strong of feelings on Joe Buck, in my opinion.
He's
like,
too middle of the road.
Yeah,
Like
because there's some people that are like, fuck Joe Buck. I don't even want to watch a Packer game when he's calling. I'm like,
I listen
why?
to the radio and be ahead.
I'm like, why? Who cares? Like, what's Joe Buck? It's not like, I don't know.
When do we get to rip on the Packers?
Right now, if you want.
Let's go. What
How
do you
much
want
time
to
do we got? Do we got time to rip on the Packers?
We got as much time as you want. We're living our own world.
Yeah, what do you need? Get it off your chest.
Yeah,
Mr.
get it off your chest.
Whoa. I'll wait till our football preview.
No. Let's give a little preview
give
though.
us a taste though.
Yeah, what are you thinking about the Pack?
A little something.
To be honest, I don't have that much.
All right.
They're not going to be that good.
Well, that was a bad
about-
tease. That was a terrible
Why
tease.
did you
I'll tell
ask
you-
if you could give us that?
I want to
You
talk.
asked, can I talk about the Packers?
Again,
and we're like, sure.
not
and you're
ready.
like,
I
I,
wanna
don't have
talk-
anything.
Not ready. This
I
is
wanna-
just like your lead-in story all over again.
I wanted to talk about the Bears.
You need to write a type 5, okay?
Yeah.
I want to talk about the Bears.
No.
What do you want to talk about?
Cut his mic off. That's it. He's done.
All right,
No
Johnny's
more.
mic.
I just want to talk about the Bears.
Nope. I don't want to hear it anymore.
There's nothing to talk about. The Bears are going to have a down year compared to last year.
I agree.
Yep, I agree. Because I said it.
You never know. They stayed.
I agree with myself.
Good pat on the back.
They stayed healthy last year. It doesn't happen in the NFL.
Health and turnovers are the two most obvious reasons that they will regress. But
Yes.
I
And
think
people know their offense this year.
yeah, there's more. There's tape. I don't. Low-key, I don't think that the North's that good of a division.
I don't know.
It's so
Kirk
hard
Cousins
to tell.
looked good last night.
It's hard to tell because the Vikings were good at one time.
And they were terrible the second half of the season.
I mean,
Matt
everybody
Stafford might have a good year.
everybody tries to ignore it, but the biggest thing about the NFL, one of the biggest things, how healthy you can stay.
Yep.
Because you're gonna miss, you're gonna lose a few players in the NFL.
But
it depends on
but
who
if
you're
they're
gonna
your
lose.
stars, you're
Yeah.
screwed. Yeah. That's
That's why you got to get everyone on anabolic steroids.
That's why no, you got to do TB12.
Oh yeah,
That's
well,
why-
that is steroids.
Yeah, you're right.
It's steroids like in your applesauce, so you don't know it's. Tom's getting like the choo choo like choo choo. Here comes Tom. Like, oh yeah, some applesauce.
And then he
it's
gets-
really just steroids.
And then he kisses his son right on the mouth.
Right on the fucking
right out the mouth.
That's still some of the most disturbing footage I've ever seen in sports.
You're gonna leave without giving your daddy a kiss.
Like, whoa, Tom, that's weird.
Come here. And then holds it for way too long.
Like, presses his mouth to his and just leaves it there, like...
Yum. And then licks his lips as he's walking away.
Save a little bit of that for...
I think he's just sucking the youth out of his kids. By kissing them.
That is what it is.
He's kissing the youth.
He's a vampire.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is a vampire.
He's going to be playing until he's 50.
This makes way more sense than any other Tom Brady theory.
Well,
that's
I'm
why
glad we figured this out, boys.
Yeah, that's why he's not worried about making big money on his contract, because he knows he can play forever because he's a vampire.
Yep.
Yeah. And he can suck the life out of his kids.
Yep. And he'll just get like facial reconstructive surgery, and he'll come back in 50 years as a different person. It's pretty smart.
He's out in the sunlight all the time, though. Vampire theory debunked.
That's why he wears a helmet.
Yep.
Yeah, but he takes it off. I've seen him in the sunlight. You cannot do this vampire thing. Got to come up with
It's not his real face.
He's actually a black guy.
Oh, why? How is he? How is that?
Face mask.
Yeah, he just coated himself in white
Oh,
paint.
he's wearing white face.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
wearing white face. Yeah, it's not offensive because there's no history behind it.
I mean, you're accurate, but
Yeah.
I mean, just don't believe it for Tom Brady. I mean,
He's a black vampire like Blade.
Yeah, that's exactly. Tom Brady's just like Wesley Snipes. I've been telling people this for years.
Every time I watch Blade, I'm like, that guy just reminds me of Tom Brady.
I don't know what it is.
Is that just, dude? Am I the only one who thinks that Wesley Snipes looks a lot like Tom Brady?
Yes,
Especially when he's swinging that sword around fighting vampires.
Yeah, that's very Tom Brady-esque.
Oh God. Well, boys, I think we've had enough fun here for one day, don't you think?
Yeah, too much fun.
We don't have too much fun.
Too much fun makes
mean-
the sun run.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun today, but I want to make sure that we give people something for next week. Because you know what next week is?
What?
It's our last divisional series preview.
Hooray!
And then 2 weeks, we're going to do an NFL preview.
NFL preview coming
Hey.
up. 2 weeks from our NFL preview show, guys. I'm looking forward to that.
We're going to get it all the way in one and then talk about NFL for a solid calendar year.
And never listen back to our predictions because they were probably wrong.
They were all right.
We're all correct.
Yeah, you're right. We did get them all right.
So next week, though, just to give a little bit of a sneak preview, we'll be discussing the T-Wolves, Thunder, Jazz, Blazers, and Nuggets. So I feel like the Northwest, very appropriately, because Portland's in it, is like the hipster division.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Definitely.
This is like
Definitely.
This is like NBA hipster central. Like Denver, Portland, and Utah are all teams where it's like, actually, these guys could be like the best team in the league if you.
That sounds like Southern California accent.
That's Well, I mean, I think that's like the hipster accent, kind of, right? Like,
Yeah, bro.
I was just like saying words like the normal way. It's just like too much effort.
Hopefully they got IPAs at the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, that's all they have.
In Portland, I think if you order,
Dude, in Portland, don't they have like fucking crickets and stuff? No, that's Seattle. They have
Seattle.
like crickets you can get at like Mariners games.
Yep.
Like eat crickets?
Yeah.
Good
And then
idea.
in Utah,
We should be eating more crickets. They're everywhere.
I wish I could get them.
clean protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And
You
then-
can get cricket powder for like a protein kind of thing. Cricket powder.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, proving that you eat all your food off of Amazon.
Weren't I get fresh vegetables and frozen chicken?
From Amazon?
No, from
Okay.
the actual
No, from
grocery
Whole
store.
Foods, which is owned by Amazon. Okay.
I go
Come
to
on.
Pick and Save.
There's no Whole Foods in Kenosha.
I go to Pick and Save and Piggly Wiggly like a good Wisconsinite.
How long would a Whole Foods last here? 2 weeks? It's so expensive.
It couldn't be in like. It could maybe work in Pleasant Prairie.
Yeah, Pleasant Prairie.
Yeah,
Maybe.
let's say it wouldn't have to be that far from here.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's already one out there.
There's not.
Come on.
I know you don't go out there, but trust me.
Really, you wouldn't be. Yeah,
10 miles from your house, there's not a Whole
be
Foods.
Surprised.
Wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. I don't keep up with my Pleasant Prairie news, and for those of you not from our city, this makes no sense.
Yeah, absolutely. But
So we'll keep talking about it.
we'll keep rolling. Anyways, like I said, next week hipster division. Okay.
Got it.
Bring your A game. Thank you, boys. This was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I had a good time. I'm
Yes,
AJ
yes, USA.
I'm AJ. You can find me on Twitter at AJFUERSTENAU.
I am at It's Your Boy Gonzo, and you can find me on Twitter at that handle, and I'll be saying stuff.
At Real Ted Nugent.
Real Ted Nugent.
All right, I don't want to follow Ted
Nope,
Nugent.
not gonna follow that one.
I think you should really look into Ted Nugent, what he's about.
Gonna be a lot of weird, like, gun stuff there. Anyways, all right. So with that, we will see you next week, guys. Thanks for listening to this episode of Jabroni Sports, and we'll catch you next week. Jabronis.